What's up guys, it's Andreas from Evike.com here, and I'm here to show you guys how to change your FPS by changing the spring in your AEG rifle. First, you're going to want to take your pin and you're going to want to undo your stock from your actual buffer tube. Next, you're going to take a long Phillips screwdriver and you're going to stick it down the buffer tube and remove the cable out of the way. And then you're going to simply unscrew the screw and pin that is holding the buffer tube in place. Once you have unscrewed the long screw and the pin holding the buffer tube in place, then go ahead and remove the buffer tube. Once the buffer tube and all of its components are removed, you'll be able to see a Phillips head on the inside that is holding your spring in place. This is what is known as the spring guide. You're going to want to take a long Phillips or a long flathead that is a lot larger, and you're going to simply unscrew a half turn and then the spring will simply pop out. Once you remove the spring guide, the spring will also follow along as well. From there, you can adjust your FPS by simply changing your spring to something either stronger or with less tension. In order to reinstall your spring, simply place your spring back onto your spring guide and put it back inside of the gearbox. From there, you're going to want to take your long Phillips or long flathead and simply turn it a half length. Once you have installed the spring and the spring guide back into the gearbox, simply place the buffer tube back onto the receiver and place the long screw as well as the buffer tube pin and screw it back on the same way that you took it back off. Once the buffer tube is secure, then you can reinstall your actual stock. Once the stock is installed, you are all set. And that's how you change the FPS spring on your AEG M4.